listener production.
The Briefing's Mushroom Trial Recap.
Hey, I'm Tara Cassidy and welcome to this special update on Erin Patterson and the mushroom murder trial. Today, a strict suppression order that was preventing the media from reporting on damning details from the case has been lifted, including that Erin Patterson had allegedly tried to poison and kill her estranged husband Simon Patterson multiple times before. During the weeks-long mushroom triple murder trial, the jury wasn't allowed to hear those allegations. But today, now that the non-publication order has been lifted by the Supreme Court, we can tell you that at the same time that Erin was charged with murdering Don and Gail Patterson, Heather Wilkinson, and attempting to murder Ian Wilkinson, she was also charged with attempting to murder Simon Patterson 4 times. Now, those charges were dropped before the trial began, but related to allegations from Simon in the years leading up to the mushroom lunch, that Erin had deliberately poisoned him on 4, possibly 5 occasions. Now, in a police brief of evidence, Simon alleges that Erin had cooked him multiple dishes, including a curry, a pasta and a wrap, which led to him being hospitalised and on one occasion ending up in a coma. During a pre-trial hearing, Simon said his family had even been told to come and say their goodbyes. However, he managed to survive after undergoing multiple life-saving surgeries. Now, at the time, Simon said he'd also been to see a doctor named Christopher Ford, where he first raised his concerns that his then-wife was trying to poison him. He explained that he first questioned whether it was with something like antifreeze before later telling his family members he might have ingested rat poison instead. Now, during that same hearing, the Crown prosecutor said an article was also found on Erin Patterson's computer relating to barium carbonate, a rat poison, and that was found in September 2022, around the same time that Simon fell sick. But during Erin's murder trial in Morwell, none of that information was able to be shared with the jury after Justice Christopher Beale decided Erin should face 2 separate trials, one relating to the mushroom lunch and another relating to Simon's allegations. Instead, the only detail Simon was able to share was that he didn't attend the lunch because he wasn't comfortable being fed by Erin, but never elaborating on why. Other information that was also kept from the jury included actions taken by Don Patterson before his death, after all 4 of the lunch victims fell sick and suspected they'd been poisoned by Erin. Now, according to that doctor, Christopher Ford, at the pre-trial hearing, Don had spoken to him after he and the others fell sick, while also carrying a jar of his own vomit, where Don had implied that he'd collected it so it could be tested and used as evidence by police. Now, according to the court, it was this accusation that led officers to first launch their homicide investigation into Erin, who is yet to be sentenced for her crimes. Now, Erin Patterson is facing a potential jail term spanning decades, which she may also then look to appeal. That's it for this special update on Erin Patterson and the mushroom murder trial. I'm Tara Cassidy. See you next time.